4 morning mistakes that displease God. Many people still do them. Every morning is a new opportunity, a gift from God that allows us to start fresh, to live better, and to draw closer to Him. But have you ever wondered if you're starting your day in a way that pleases God? The busyness of life and the daily worries can easily cause us to develop bad habits. Habits that seem harmless but may actually displease God and gradually distance us from Him without us even realizing it. Today, let's explore 4 common morning mistakes that many people make and learn how to correct them so that each new day becomes a song of praise to God, filled with His blessings and peace. Mistake number 1, starting the day without thinking about God. The first thing that displeases God is when we wake up and fail to give Him even a single thought. Have you ever woken up and immediately started thinking about work, unread messages, or your to-do list, forgetting to offer even a small prayer to God? When you start your day without turning your heart toward God, it's as if you're telling Him that you don't need His help for the day. God will never force you to love Him, but He longs for you to remember Him. Just a simple prayer like, "Lord, thank you for this new day," is enough to bring joy to His heart. There's a story about a woman named Maria. Maria often felt empty, overwhelmed, and stressed in her life. She would wake up feeling tired and rushed, never taking the time to pray or reflect on God. One day, in the middle of a personal crisis, Maria knelt down and prayed, "Lord, please guide me." From that moment on, Maria began each morning with prayer and offered her day to God. She soon experienced true peace and joy. Her work no longer felt like a burden, and her relationships were restored. God renewed Maria's heart simply because she started her day with Him. So start your day with a prayer, even if it's just a short one. Make the sign of the cross, read a verse from the Bible, or simply offer your first thoughts to God. When you put God first, you will feel His peace throughout the day. Mistake number 2, checking your phone first thing in the morning. One of the biggest temptations of modern life is the smartphone. Many people reach for their phone the moment they wake up to check messages, social media, or news alerts. But have you ever asked yourself, if the first thing you reach for in the morning is your phone, where is your heart truly focused? On the world or on God? There's a man named David who had a habit of checking his phone first thing in the morning. He would spend hours scrolling through social media, reading news headlines, and absorbing negative comments. As a result, his mind was constantly filled with stress, anxiety, and negative thoughts. One day, David decided to make a change. Instead of reaching for his phone, he spent the first 5 minutes of his day praying and reading the Bible. After just 1 week, David noticed a huge difference. His mind became calmer, his worries decreased, and he felt God's presence more clearly throughout the day. God wants you to start your day with Him, not with your phone. Keep your phone away from your bedside at night. Instead, place a Bible or a prayer card next to your bed. When you wake up, choose to pray rather than scroll. When you begin your day with God, you will feel more focused, peaceful, and aligned with His will. Mistake number 3, complaining instead of being grateful. Many people wake up feeling tired, complaining about work, stress, and life's challenges. But have you ever stopped to think that simply waking up each morning is already a blessing from God? There's a story about a man named John. John had faced many failures in his career and relationships. Each morning, he woke up feeling frustrated and burdened by life's challenges. But after listening to a sermon about gratitude, John decided to try something different. Each morning, he would say, "Lord, thank you for giving me another day to live and love." Over time, John noticed a change in his heart. He became more joyful, his work improved, and his relationships were healed. Make it a habit to express gratitude as soon as you wake up. Don't focus on your problems. Instead, thank God for the simple gift of life. Thank Him for the breath in your lungs, the roof over your head, and the opportunities ahead of you. When you start your day with gratitude, God will fill your heart with peace and joy. Mistake number 4, living without God's purpose. Have you ever woken up and wondered why you're living or what your purpose is for that day? Many people live each day without any clear purpose, simply going through the motions without knowing why they're doing what they're doing. But God doesn't want you to live that way. He has a plan for your life, and He wants you to live according to His will. There's a young woman named Sarah who used to live a meaningless life. She worked hard, made money, and pursued success, but deep down, she felt empty and unfulfilled. One day, Sarah prayed, "Lord, what do you want me to do today?" After that prayer, Sarah began to feel a shift in her heart. She started volunteering at her church, helping those in need, and sharing the gospel with her friends. Suddenly, her life felt meaningful and full of purpose. Every morning, ask yourself, "Lord, what do you want me to do today?" When you seek God's purpose for your life, you will find fulfillment in even the smallest tasks. Whether you are working, studying, or spending time with your family, when you live according to God's plan, each day becomes meaningful and joyful. How to fix these mistakes and start your day right. So how can you avoid these 4 common mistakes and start your day in a way that pleases God? Start with prayer. Spend the first few minutes of your day talking to God and offering your day to Him. Avoid distractions. Keep your phone away from you in the morning and resist the temptation to check social media first thing. Be grateful. Thank God for the gift of life and the blessings He has given you. Live with purpose. Ask God to show you His plan for the day and commit to following His will. Conclusion: start your day with God and He will guide you. Starting your morning with God sets the tone for the rest of the day. When you turn your heart to Him, avoid distractions, express gratitude, and seek His purpose, you will feel His peace and guidance in everything you do. The way you begin your day matters. God is waiting for you every morning. Are you ready to start tomorrow with Him?